So we've got a bit of a problem with the fueled factory. The conveyor belt is letting itself down a little bit. So it used to have rubber here, and that wore out. So I added this this kind of brush bit that I thought would be better, but it's actually not been that great. So that's worn out in a couple of months, really. What's happening is a log is coming up here, falling down here, and then the flap is coming round and getting jammed against it, stopping the belt. And obviously if there's a pile of logs, you can't get to it. So it's just an inconvenience as well. So we're going to take this off, and what I'm thinking is we're going to try a bit of IBC plastics. That's pretty hard wearing, and it's got a little bit of flex to go over them cleats as they come round. So we'll give that a go. So we'll measure one up and put it on the conveyor. Andy's just undoing the bolts now, and then we can measure up the holes. But I did just look at the counter on the woodcutter, and it's on 53,025 cuts. Now, most of the cuts, like 95% of those, have been 24 centimetres or so. We've done quite a bit of long stuff as well, so that will obviously increase the maximum length. But if you do 53,000, you do 53,000 cuts times 0.24 centimetres, it's 12,720 kilometres, I do believe anyway. So I'm probably pushing 13,000 kilometres of wood if you put each 3 metre length on each end. If you then divide that by 3, that's 4,240 3-metre lengths have gone through this woodcutter, and that's not including the rings we have dropped into the Splitter 400. So that Splitter 400 has done some serious amount of work already in the first 9 months of being here. So it does get a bit of a beating. Logs aren't soft in any way, so yeah, we're going to try this out with the IBC plastic and see if that lasts any longer than the rubber or the brush. Try to bend it up a little bit. I think it will soon like it off. We'll run like that for the day and see what it's like. That's working well. Yeah, I think over the day it will bend itself up slightly. Just to stop so much. Yeah. a little bit more off that. No, you just have to be careful. When you reverse it, it'll just rip it off or something, I think, so you can't reverse it. We'll give it a go. It's not cost us anything.
Right, I know what you guys are thinking. That's an extremely annoying noise, and you would be correct, but it is quite a good aid to hear whether the conveyor belt is running and if it's got blocked or not. So it has its plus sides and minuses. We've been running this for a little while now, and it doesn't actually last that long. Where we put that little cut in, it actually snaps off after a few days, so I am going to get a new rubber flap ordered. It was worth a go, but yeah, back to the rubber, I think.
Really hard wearing. Right, little fix. So just got the call. There's a container coming in the next kind of 15-20 minutes, hopefully. So it's going to go on the corner of this pad, because some of you may be saying, don't put it on the concrete, that's a waste of concrete. Yes, I totally agree, but it's a storage container for a few bits. So I would put it here on the edge of the concrete, but then if we were to do this in the spring, I'd have to lift it up and put it on the concrete anyway. And we're not super tight for room at the moment, so I'm going to put it on the edge here. It's out the way, and then if we do pour concrete, it's already out the way. And then once that's been poured, we can then move it on down there, and I'm going to put it on the edge of the concrete as like a bit of a wall. That's the plan. They're potentially going to build a small kind of temporary shelter if we do get a second machine, non-permanent, with a container to start off with. So yeah, we'll just put it here. It's a 40-foot reefer. I do like the reefers purely because they're insulated, and if you put anything in them, they're not going to go mouldy or stuffy. So I'm just going to check how much room we've got here between sawdust. So containers are 8'6". 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So in theory, it should be right close to here, but I'm not going to do it on the edge anyway. I'm going to put it over. I'm going to go and grab the forklift and move this IBC. It's a bit annoying, really. We're going to have to move all these plastics over about a foot so we can get all the full ones in beside it. But I want the container to kind of sit on there. We don't want to sit it right on the corner of the concrete, and then it will, this is obviously 12-metre slab, so it will sit slightly on the old concrete. Whew. Morning workout, just dragged all them over, about 2 foot. I'll come and gag this so it's out the way, and I can always put it back once the container's in. So yeah, we've got plenty of room, that's fine. Right, it's just a waiting game now, processing, lots going on, kiln is flat out, and from the load this morning we've got plenty of IBCs to go at. A bit lost, and even though he's got a truck sat nav, it took him down a road with a 12-foot bridge, so I've had to go and find him. He's behind me now. Fingers crossed we're not going to get caught on any trees down here.
Well, we finally made it. I don't know why, if you've got a lorry sat nav, it would take you that way. Hey ho, we're here now. We'll get it offloaded, get him on his way. Another reefer by ATC Containers. So we're just having a bit of a rejig because he's on the edge of the concrete there, and he wants the leg out the way because the container's going to sit along here. So he's just going to back up a bit. That makes my crane look absolutely tiny. The size of that, it's got 2 booms on it. 4 legs. The size of this leg here.
shortened his trailer right down. It's probably only about 30 foot now, down from 40 foot. And I believe he lifts the front axle and the rear axle is steering. So it's a nice nimble truck now. The actual truck itself is quite a long wheelbase due to the crane, but it's amazing what you can do to help manoeuvrability. Getting turned around the yard now. Hopefully won't have to move too much.
Well, what do you think about that, guys? It's a very impressive crane on that truck. Didn't take long to offload it, and it was right on its limit there for a while there. Obviously, the reefers are pretty heavy, and it does have the fridge unit still in the far end. But we got it in place just fine. I hope you guys enjoyed the drone shots as much as I did. But this is going to be it for this video today. If you did like it, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.